It's our turn. The flame from the cauldron at the Canada Summer Games has been passed to the west, and Prince George has now become the official next host city of the Canada Games. As Catherine Hansen tells us from Sherbrooke, the national spotlight is now on us.
Your Worship Sherry Green, Mayor, City of Prince George, Mr. Anthony Everett, Chair, 2015 Canada Winter Games Host Society.
As the flame dies down from the Sherbrooke Games, a Team BC runner heads to the west. And now, so do the eyes of a nation. In just over 540 days, Prince George will welcome thousands of athletes for the Canada Winter Games.
The countdown really starts now. We've been counting down the days, but now it's, the pressure's on to make sure all the venues, the community is ready to host Canada, just like Sherbrooke did. They did a great job, and they've set the bar high, and it's our turn now, and everyone's very excited. We've learned a lot here in the last few days, last couple weeks.
While the organizing team has already been working hard, now is the time to begin to recruit more volunteers and continue the planning for the massive event. The community of Sherbrooke managed to recruit over 6,000 volunteers, giving over 150,000 hours of time during the Games, and 4,500 volunteers will be needed for the Prince George event.
The Games are basically 41 different areas that we've broken a puzzle and created 41 different areas. So transportation details are going to get locked down. The sport details are going to get locked down. The various sport chairs are going to start to lock in their details around the competition. Protocol stuff is going to get locked down. The look and feel is going to start to grow around the games.
Listen to your heart now, baby.
I'm just preparing the community for what it's like to have a whole groups of people from across the country coming in with different needs, different requiremements, not just the athletes, the coaches, and the officials, but the people that are there to cheer their teams on. I met many people from across the country while we traveled around that were here cheering their children on.
It's hoped not only residents, but the business community will become engaged and provide warmth and hospitality, as Sherbrooke did for the 3,500 winter athletes and their supporters.
There's a way for us to get the business community at every level engaged in the Games. I think it'll go a long way to having that feeling that I've felt here in Sherbrooke, that feeling of hospitality, the feeling of love of the sport, love of the event, and love of their own community.
As the countdown continues, so does the work. Members of the Prince George organizing team will be bringing back valuable lessons and experiences they shared here in Sherbrooke. Lessons and experiences they hope will help Prince George host a successful event. In Sherbrooke, Catherine Hansen, CKPG News.